do you think, since we don't have passengers or a pilot, this would be a great way to show the technology on how safe and reliable it is? Like, we could almost help the industry be the, first leader in like what this new technology can do. Is that what you think the vision?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, it's all about flight hours, right? Like, if we can get 10, 20, 100, 1,000 of these things just building flight hours in a very safe and controlled way. For instance, like to Nadia's point, island nations that delivering cargo, from runway to coastal beach or to dockside or dockside to dockside. And these planes are just flying, and they're safe. Like, the other great thing about flying over the ocean is there's not a lot of stuff to have an accident, to hit. So it's almost like the perfect test ground to prove these technologies, right? If we take off from a dock, we fly over the ocean open, land, and then pull up to a dock, unload cargo, recharge, and fly back. And you're doing this over and over and over again. You're doing it in an environment that, from a safety aspect, there's not a lot of risk, very, very little, probably the most minimal risk you can to life or personal property. Here's one other thing too. If you think about the future of electrification in aircraft, internal combustion engines, right, are not going to keep getting that much better. There's not this like giant curve to getting better. But energy storage, electrification, like people are like, oh, batteries don't have enough storage, but they will get better. There's plenty of room for battery technology to increase. Motors can get more efficient. They're already pretty efficient, electric motors, but they can get more efficient. Storage. So even if we can't build the perfect electric aircraft now, 6 months from now could be a total different world. And then 10 years from now, it's going to be even better, right? It's going to be, in 10 years from now, we're going to look back and be like, why did we ever use internal combustion engines or on an aircraft? So whoever's in it now is going to lead the way.
But what about, now I'm nervous since we have the electric side figured out. We don't have enough pilots to do all that, right? So is there a technology that would allow, I don't know, an uncrewed aerial vehicle to like take place? Make me feel comfortable about that, because I'm kind of scared. Is that technology already here? Is it working?
So that's a very challenging question. That's to be able to do that is the amalgamation of all the technology. So right on the aircraft itself needs to have sense and avoid capabilities, right? So it's got to have the right sensor suite. It's got to have enough, intuitive autonomy software to be able to make some decisions about navigating and piloting itself in some situations. Obviously, like collision avoidance is a big one, because how do you integrate an unmanned system into a manned system where you've got pilots making decisions, but then computers making decisions on, I think that the technology does exist now. Like, we definitely have the technology now to do this completely, have everything be autonomous, have air traffic control managed by computers. Planes should be able to fly themselves. It's getting all of the players, it's getting all of the vested parties
to come together
on the same page and saying, this is the path forward and this is what we're going to do.
If only there was a podcast that would get all the influencers on talking about advanced air mobility to really educate and have fun. Man.
Oh my God, that's a brilliant idea, Kevin. Somebody should do that.
I'm definitely going to start that podcast, Kevin. Fantastic idea. I think this is today. Wow. Today is the start of the Air Mobility Show. I just came up with the name.
I love it.
Oh my God, that's so much fun.